Okay, first of all, well done for clicking on the review of your last mock paper. Now I'm just going to look at the multiple choice questions first from paper 1. Now generally the questions from the multiple choice section were answered pretty well. However, there was one question that seemed to make a lot of people come unstuck, and they often answered this particular question wrong. So let's look at it first, and let's go through the steps that I always mentioned before. Read the question: which one of the following is a soft tissue injury? 4 options. Now ultimately I've always said, can we get rid of 1 if not 2 of the possible options? Now I saw lots of people did that, and often they got rid of fracture and dislocation. Both of those impact bone or a joint. Now we know they are going to be a hard tissue injury rather than a soft tissue injury. So that then leaves us to select one from these 2 options just here. Now I've said to you before, soft tissue injury affects things like skin, ligaments, tendons, or even an internal organ. And we would always treat that injury using rice. Now I think this is what confused some people, because concussion, the brain is shaking within the skull. However, that said, how would you treat it? How would you treat concussion? You would always go and get that checked at hospital. And again, we know that hospital treatment generally matches with hard tissue type injuries. So as a result of that, we should have actually discounted concussion as being one of our answers. That obviously leaves then tennis elbow left. And what structure is affected with tennis elbow? Hopefully we should know it's inflammation of a tendon which connects muscle to bone on the outside of the elbow. So this was one that people generally got quite stuck on. Again, think a little bit deeper, think a little bit about how each one of these injuries would be treated.